If you love gardening, you will not want to miss the third annual Garden Walk in Green Bay on Saturday, July 19th. The Gardeners Club of Green Bay sponsors the walk. It's a chance for you to tour 7 beautiful gardens on the west side of Green Bay and get some good ideas for your own garden. I'm here with Heather Nowalski, one of the homeowners in the Garden Walk. Heather, my first question has to be, what prompted you to enter the Garden Walk this year?
Well, I'll be honest, it's been a dream. When we built this property 20 years ago, the vision and the hope was to someday have a garden that would be worthy of a garden walk. And so we were thrilled last July, actually, when they came through and made a selection for this year. So we're super excited to be a part of it.
And Heather, how much time did you and your husband Scott put into preparing for the Garden Walk?
Well, with the garden walk or without, you're talking about 20 hours weekly just to maintain the garden, to stay on top of things and to get it ready. But in light of this event, I did want to do a couple more annuals. So as early as March, I started my seeds indoors and babied those things until late May, June, got them in the ground. And so that was probably an additional 100 hours of preparation and support. And then the planting of those thousands of plants took a little bit longer. But in general, maybe a little bit extra, but not a whole lot more.
Now, this seems like a haven for birds and wildlife. Talk to me about your love of integrating gardening with the wildlife.
Thank you. I mean, it is a huge passion. A lot of the viburnums and cranberries we've selected produce berries for the birds. A lot of the habitat that we've grown is to provide a shelter for them. And of course, you maybe saw the fountain. That's a water source, and we have a couple of water sources throughout. You mentioned wildlife. There's also the ones that we don't love, the chipmunks and the deer. It's always a battle with them. And so we work really hard to garden with things that they don't necessarily prefer. So it's not a fail-safe, but the allium and daffodils have replaced the thousands of tulips that I used to try to grow and never made it.
Why do you feel it's important to support the Gardeners Club of Green Bay?
This event in particular is not just about like opening the community and having them see the yards. Yes, that's fantastic, but all of the money raised is for the purposes and benefit of other smaller properties or businesses or nonprofits benefiting from the beautification. So the money that we make really goes back into the city of Green Bay and surrounding areas. And so it feels good to be a part of that. And then I'll also offer, if someone was looking at maybe getting into gardening, that this gardening club is a beautiful way to educate yourself, a beautiful way to be surrounded by a community of people who figured things out the way that you might be figuring things out, and to take advantage of free, no cost, informational, educational events throughout the course of the year. And so it's fun to join, and it's fun to be able to pour into an event that's going to raise money and spread it around our community.
Heather, you have so many remarkable features in this yard of yours. What do you think people are going to ask about the most when they come out?
Well, I think what will pique their curiosity is maybe the greenhouse that you'll see when you first come into the property. It's fun and it's temperature sensitive, so those doors are opening on their own, which is a nice amenity. And then also as you round the corner from our front yard, you'll notice a platform, and I think people will wonder what that's for. It's actually for a zip line. So there's about a 100-foot zip line across the backyard, and so we wish you could be on it, but I will tell you, will not be in open or operational for the event. But it's a definitely a good time for our children, and then of course the community as well.
Heather, I want to thank you for inviting me out to see your beautiful garden. I'm just enchanted by everything I see out here. It's really beautiful, and really looking forward to the garden walk.
Thank you, Donna, and we're really looking forward to the garden walk too. We really do hope to see people out, take advantage of not just this property, but 6 other beautiful homes with such a diverse array in styles and vibes, whatever your word is. And we hope to see you. Thank you for coming out, Donna.
You're welcome. To get your tickets to the garden walk, stop by McAllister's Landscape Supplies and Gifts in Howard, Take 5 Restaurant in the Four Seasons Tennis Club in Alloway, or Larry's Bellevue Gardens in Bellevue. $20 tickets will be available at each garden on the day of the walk while they last. For more information and a list of homes, go to the Gardeners Club of Green Bay's page on Facebook. I'll include a link to their website in the description of this video as well. So get out and enjoy the 3rd annual Garden Walk, July 19th.